All right, everybody. Wednesday does not seem to be my night. Does not seem like it today. Why? Because I don't get featured on Wednesdays. That is why it does not seem like my night. But I'm going to do the show anyways. Why the hell not? Why not do it? Why not do it? Hell, I'm doing it right now. All right. Let's get rocking and rolling. Some good news while we're waiting to see if I get featured. I think the answer, sadly, is no. But the good news here is I'm hopefully going to be coming to a college near you or a club. So the show's doing great, and hopefully should be. Geez, I think it should be like by fall. I should be touring by the fall. I'm going to do a show in. Let's see. Little burp. This tea is like gassy tea. It's bubbly tea, maybe. I'm going to be doing a show, I believe, July 24th or 23rd at the Stephanie Fury Theater, Saturday night, 7 p.m., I believe. And it's Autastic. It's the 45-minute version. It's the touring version. So it's going to be all bing, bong, knocked together perfectly. And it will be touring shortly after that. I believe, hopefully starting in San Diego and San Francisco. And then maybe moving to Soho. How about that? That's kind of crazy. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. Welcome to Jeff the Unlicensed Therapist, where I answer any and all of your questions and concerns and needs that you may have. And on Fridays, I actually have guests on. If guests want to come visit, that's right. If guests want to come visit, they can come visit on that Friday. And it's a good time. So do it. Do it, folks. You'll be happy it did. All right, let's get started with Am I the Asshole? Let's find out. Let's find out who's an asshole tonight. Oh, almost kicked myself off. Don't want to do that. Here we go. I already like this one. Let's here, I'll let everybody see it. Why just me? Why am I being the hog? Why am I hogging all the fun? Let me share this with you here. All right, here we go. By the way, I am an unlicensed therapist. I'm getting technically my therapy. This is the 39th episode, by the way. They either have about 20 viewers or 20 views. Not like that's not that bad. But they either have like 1,000 views or like 150,000 views, these shows. So there you go. All right, let me share this. One. This one is I just like the title. The title, you got me with the title. It's good clickbait. Let's see what it says here. All right, it says, and it's short. Oh my God, I love this. TW abuse. I don't know what that even means. Anyway, I-36, all right, sounds like bingo, told my sister 39F. Yesterday told my sister she's being a shitty mother. No, you know, like if she's being a shitty mother, let her know. Don't let her think she's like a good mom. If she's really, I bet she's really shitty. If you're going to call your own sister a shitty mom, she's probably a shitty mom. But let's just confirm. Anyway, I-36, bingo, told my sister 39F yesterday, told my sister, so she told her sister she's a shitty mother. She's being a shitty mother. She didn't say you are a shitty mother, which is not, that that's a step up. You see, as you're being a shitty mother, which means you have room for improvement. And shouldn't have had kids. All right, that part's a little far. Okay, you're being a shitty mom. You shouldn't have had kids. That's kind of, now it's like, okay. Now you might just say you're a shitty mom. Don't say being, because she shouldn't have had kids, according to you. Anyway, so now I'm on your sister's side. A little backstory. I sure hope so. My sister's ex-husband and father to her 4 girls was grooming his daughters and touching them. Oh, my God. Inappropriately. My then 16-year-old niece reported him to her school. What a fucking monster. SRO, I don't even know what that is. School SRO, school resource officer. And once police arrested him, they moved from their hometown to live with me and my husband. Hopefully not with her husband. Hopefully he's in jail. Anyway, my sister and her 4 girls, yeah. Oh, God, that's awful. My sister and her 4 girls have been living with us for about a year now. And my sister has dated numerous men. Yeah, you know what? You need to be the mom. I'm sorry. I know maybe you don't want to be the mom. I bet you probably do, though. But obviously your sister's a terrible judge of character. Like literally the worst judge of character ever. And so I think feel like you need to kind of just I don't know. You need to be the voice of reason for these poor kids. God, what a horrible mom. Well, no, you're right. I said horrible. You said shitty. I said horrible. I think horrible's worse than shitty. All right, so they got 4 girls. She's dating numerous men during that period. She claims she needs a man. Oh, she's a mess. She needs therapy. Tell her to, to get a therapist. Hell, date a therapist. Do worse. The girls don't trust men she brings around. Yeah, I guarantee these girls have been molested, probably by the father. I mean, he was grooming them. He might have molested them anyways, and probably by these fucking creepola men. God, thank God they're in your home. You're the only thing between them and being molested by her, the creeps she fucking brings over. It's disgusting. I remember I'm an unlicensed therapist. I call them like I see them. The girls don't trust the men she brings around. Understandably, yeah, given their history, and have told their mother multiple times to keep them out of her relationships. Yeah, they've probably all been abused. Oh, she's just awful. You're right. She is a shitty mom. You're not being an asshole. You're just calling her out. Even the part where you said she shouldn't have had kids. I think you're right. I think you're right at this point. As rough as it may be, I think it'd be better if she left and lived her life of sin and decadence and just idiocy. And she obviously she's never heard of a rubber, so she's gonna be pregnant again soon. But at least protect the 4 girls that you've got. She's been seeing the same man for some time now, whom the girls don't like. Yeah, they get the creep vibes off him. Yeah, that's the type your sister attracts. And despite hearing it from all of her girls, yeah, again, just putting herself first and not her daughters, my mother, myself, and my husband, she's planning on moving her and the girls in with them. Oh, God, that's awful. Now that I would get all these girls together and do whatever you have to do to keep them away. I would get them away from this woman if you can. If there's any possible way, I would do it. And I would keep tabs on them. I would give them all phones and, your contact info, because this dude's going to molest them at some point, most likely. God. Oh, that's horrible. Now the daughter that reported her own father decided to get, yeah, that's exactly right. Get emancipated because she does not want to move. Yeah, good. Move in with another man. That's terrific. I blew up on her yesterday, and she's a smart one, and the other kids are just stuck until they can emancipate themselves. I blew up on her yesterday and told her that she never should have had kids, and she's going to be that selfish. She absolutely is. You're not wrong on any of this. And she's being a shitty mom by not putting her girls first. I agree with her 100%. We haven't spoken since. Am I the asshole here? No, someone's got to tell her like it is. Not that it makes a difference because she's such a selfish see you next Tuesday. I mean, why do that to your children? Just despicable, this woman. What a rat's ass. That's a psychological term, by the way. Rat's ass. Yeah. What a rat's ass that chick is. Damn, man. That's brutal. That is brutal. Anyway, all right. Yeah, so you are not the asshole. So that's a good way to start the show. Someone's not the asshole. It's always better than someone being the asshole. Am I the asshole? Okay, hang on. Am I the asshole for moving out of a shared rental with my brothers after finding out about my brother's past? My brother's past. So, okay. Well, let's see. This is the click is getting, you guys are writing better headlines. You're writing headlines that make me go, I wonder if I want to check it out. And this one doesn't seem too long. A lot of paragraphs to it, but that's not too long. Usually that means a dude wrote it. Yeah. I, male, 26, my wife, 26, female. Renting a house with my 2 brothers, 21 and 24. That just sounds dumb. It's just you're not the young sibling, you're I don't know, man. Yeah, you guys got to get your own place. I know times is tough, but what are you living with your brothers for? I don't like it. Anyway, renting the house with my 2 brothers, 21 and 24. They originally moved in with us. Okay, so they moved in with you. All right. That makes a little more sense. I thought y'all just together, like, let's all live together. They originally moved in with us because they didn't want to live with our parents anymore. Now they're 21 and 24. Okay. But you should have had some out plan, man. You should have had some plan where you're like, listen, after such and such a time, you need to get the fuck out. Living with them was a nightmare. Yeah, I figured it would be. That's why I was like, why the hell would you do it? They're total slobs, dirty dishes. Yeah, it sounds horrible, man. Here's the thing. You never gave them, it sounds like, a timeline where they had to leave. You need to, you got to be like, hey, you can stay this long and this long only. And then you got to get the F out. That's just common sense, bro. Anyway, what you've learned the hard way, I suppose. There we go. We realized that this living arrangement wasn't sustainable for a newborn. Oh my, this is crazy, dude. This is like you had a newborn and you did this. What was so bad with your parents that you let them move in? Like, man. Yeah, they're 2 guys. They could be roommates with somebody else, with other people besides you and your wife and your newborn. Ugh, messing up your house and your life, man. God. And they're probably eating all your food, I'm assuming. Anyway, dirty dishes literally piled up to the next bin rather than in it. You got to kick them out, man. Kick them out. Early on, my wife and I found out we were expecting our first child. We realized then that this living arrangement wasn't sustainable for a newborn. It's not sustainable without a newborn. But we tried to stay through the pregnancy to save money. Oh, okay. So you let them stay during the pregnancy. Well, they had their run. The pregnancy sounds like it's coming to a conclusion. You can make a great case. We got a newborn coming. You guys got to go back to mom and dad's or find a different place. So I feel like you're in a good position to kick them all out. Things took a dark turn around Thanksgiving when we found out my 24-year-old brother's a pedophile. Yeah, lock him out. And has been assaulting our younger sister for the last 5 years. Yeah, kick him out. Why would you throw him out? Don't throw him out. Kick his ass on the way out the door. What the fuck? As soon as we found this out, the messy house issue became secondary to safety. Yeah, we couldn't have our child in that environment. You shouldn't be in that environment. We made the immediate decision to move into a spare bedroom at my wife's grandmother. So they get your place? All right. Yeah, I mean, get away from them. Yeah, just to get away from them. Okay, good for you. You should do that. I would have kicked them out of your place. I would have just kicked that guy out on the street, man, honestly. The fallout from this has been devastating. All of us, including myself, my wife, my brothers, worked for our family's RV roofing business. However, last February, 1 month before our baby was born, my wife and I were the only ones laid off. There's something we're missing. There's some key ingredient we're missing. Why would they lay you off and not your pedophile brother? The one who's raping his own freaking sister. The reason given was the company wasn't making enough money to pay us anymore, yet my brothers kept their jobs. Why don't you talk to your dad? Why don't you just have like, what the hell? First of all, he's a pedophile. You should probably know that. And he's molesting your sister. You should probably know that. They both got kicked out of your parents' house, it sounds like, because they had to live with you. We're missing a piece of this puzzle. I think there's something that you're not revealing here. Anyway, however, in February, just 1 month before our baby was born, my wife and I were okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Now there's massive tension. My family is acting like we abandoned the living situation and our brothers. What kind of they left your mom and dad? Why did you ever let? Oh, because you needed to save money for the pregnancy, dude. Careful about nickel and diamond. You're way into like a pedophile living with you. Despite the crimes that were uncovered and the fact that we were let go from the family business right when we needed the stability the most. Am I the asshole for leaving the house? No, get away from your whole damn family, man. The whole lot of them's all fucked up. Honestly, get away from. Stay with your wife's family. Make that your family, and let your own family just fucking do all their weird shit. Hopefully, they'll put your brother in jail so you can stop molesting your sister. Dear God, it's fucked up. It's very fucked up, isn't it? It is. Hey there, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in, Karen. Thank you. Yeah, we're missing a ton of pieces. There's like a lot. Like, why wouldn't Karen? You're right. Why wouldn't they give the stable one with the wife with the baby? Why wouldn't they give that guy the job and not the pedophile slobby kid? Like, there's something being left out. Something being left out, and it's important, and we don't have it there. But yeah, as far as with the information I'm given, you need to do what you did and just kind of disown your family, bro. just F them, disown them. Sorry, not sorry. There you go. All right, let me. I'm gonna do something. I'm against my better judgment. I'm gonna do this, but something's amiss here. Something's amuck here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I was having some tech issues, but we fixed them. I hope. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. I'm having some tech problems here. Hopefully not for my 40th show, which is tomorrow night. There you go. Awkward timing. Yeah, and good evening. Yeah, it is awkward timing. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, is that back? Okay, I think I got it working again. Make sure I got my microphone on. I think I do. I think we're good. We're good. Just took a little bit of a weird turn there. All right, let me go here. And there, and there, and there, and there. There you go. Okay. All right, back at it. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm fine. If I lose the volume, let me know I lost the volume. Am I the asshole for not signing a POA? It's a POA. What is a POA? I don't know. Do I want to find out what a POA is? Today, my 40-year-old female mom, today, my 40-year-old female mom's 60. Okay, today, I guess you're 40 female, your mom's 65 female. Emailed me a signature page labeled page 8 and texted to say, I'm working on my will and healthcare directive. Can you sign this and return it to me quickly? Mind you, my mom and I aren't close at all. We live in different states, have a civil relationship, speak a few times per year. Signature page listed my siblings and I as her agents. Okay. Well, obviously, you're not the primary one. You guys don't have much of a relationship. One similar sibling, the primary agent, myself and the others as successors. Yeah. Okay. My siblings hadn't signed either. All signature lines were blank. I texted her back and asked if she meant to send the signature page. She said, yes, no big deal. Explained. I don't sign anything that you haven't read, man. I apologize, said I couldn't sign it without reviewing the complete document. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's weird. It's just, here's a signature. I mean, if you had like a tight relationship with her, then yeah, it's not that big a deal. It's like, oh, you want, yeah, here, but you don't, so I wouldn't sign it. She replied back, it's a POA, and reiterated the order of my siblings and I. Okay, I didn't reply. A few minutes later, she texted me somewhat awkward pictures of each individual page, told me not to print them out. And she said she'd give me a copy after I signed. What is this, Obamacare? I thanked her, let her know I was at work. It's like, yeah, good for you. Stall her. I said, I figured you were. Do you have any relationship with your other siblings? Why don't you talk to them? Like, you must have one sibling you still get along with and ask them about it. Like, did you get this thing? She just wanted you to sign a signature page? Okay. I quickly skimmed everything, saw she hadn't made any elections. There were many places for her to initial. What could be done? Yeah, blah, blah. I apologized again. I couldn't sign anything that wasn't fully executed, reiterated. Yeah, I get that. I wouldn't sign it. Not if you don't have a good relationship with her. Just tell her you sign it when it's after you read it. Just tell her to send you the whole thing, and then you'll sign the whole thing as a PDF and you'll return it. It's a PDF, it takes her no time at all to do that. She doesn't have to print it. She doesn't have to mail it. She just, saves it she can go to print, save as PDF, and she can send it to you. She also said at her job at a law office, people have their agents sign POAs all the time before the POA is signed. I wouldn't. But the person executing and having the signature notarized. Now I'm feeling like maybe I was a TA and should have just signed. Nah. Just, just tell her to send you the whole thing. She's divorced from my father, if that matters, and that doesn't. Yeah, I think you're not wrong. Wait to sign it. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong or malicious or nefarious going on. But I just feel like, yeah, why the hell can't you see what you're going to sign? If you're going to sign something, I'll at least be able to read it. It's just common sense, common courtesy, if nothing else. Common courtesy, folks. You should be able to read what you sign. All right, let's go. That's a kind of a dry one, to say the least. Okay, the asshole for not donating for a sick kid, which led to others doing the same. What are you the determiner of whether people get money? Like, you're like, well, what did Jane do? Did she give money to the sick boy? And they're like, no. Like, well, then I'm not giving money to the sick boy. Kind of an inflated opinion of yourself. But let's see what it says here. I'll share this here. Kind of weird, honestly. Okay. 39, husband 35, big family. Always talk about each other's business and causing drama. They like doing that. That's what they do. Some families do that. Generally keep out of it. That's a good idea. And let them deal with them all. Also a good idea. This time I was dragged into it and it's blown up. It was eventual. You were going to get dragged in at some point. That's the way his family rolls. He has a cousin who's married to a twat. I like that you say twat, of a guy. It makes me think this is English. They have an 8-year-old boy. They're all about this They're all about show and live outside their means. Everything is financed. Yeah, okay. Big hat, no cattle, they call that, right? Though the family grapevine we heard through they have about $80K in debt. He has a job that pays $100K. Yeah, he's going to be declaring bankruptcy or get into some crazy financial scheme. Pyramid, Ponzi. We never got on. I don't blame you. Okay, there have been the gay jokes, nothing bad, but irritating. He also hates the fact that we both do extremely well for ourselves, not to brag, but you're about to. We have access to seven figures in education savings. The family knows a lot of people outside. We have a quiet life, blah, blah, blah. For someone who doesn't brag, you sure are bragging. In the form of 70, 50K house. Okay. Sorry, he said this. Last year, he came into a decent inheritance. He's just going to blow it in the form of a 750,000 house. Would not shut up about it. Who cares about this guy? Why even worry about this guy? Let's get to the chase. Now the issue. Thank you. Unfortunately, the kid has become extremely ill. Well, that's not good. It's no fault of the kid that his parents suck. So let's keep that in mind. Not going to die. I guess that's good. I mean, it is good. But their life will definitely be more difficult. And they sound like selfish people, narcissists. So they're probably not going to like that. They're like, just die so we can go to the Bahamas. There is treatment that might be available. It'll cost $250K. They came to us and asked if we would pay for it. God, these people are fucking awful. Their own kid. I guarantee they have the 250K in that 750 house. We said we need to discuss it all, and we went back to them and said this isn't something that we would do. Don't they have insurance, like any kind of insurance? This is not a fun phone call. He kicked off calling us every name under the sun. Our reason will soon become clear. After the call, he put us on blast in the family group and Facebook. They were getting calls and messages from people going hard on us. This is when I messaged the chat and commented on Facebook. I explained that they said they could not afford it. We would have helped. They have paid off a $750,000 house. Yeah, so they have the house. I pointed out that this is nothing stopping them from releasing some equity. I'd get a HELOC in the house. You could easily get a $250K HELOC and would pay for the treatment and clear their debt. Yeah, you're right. The mortgage payments would be less than they previously paid in rent. Also, yeah, you're not wrong on this. They could cancel 2 upcoming 10K holidays. Yeah, they're assholes. They need to pay for their own kid. It's not like they're paupers. They will be. If not for the inheritance, they would be. But yeah, they're just selfish sons of bitches who don't want to, pay anything for their own child. Yeah, I mean, just put them, reblast them, explain it to them. Go, look, this is how you come up with the 250 on your own, real easy, and you still have left over. You still have lower, mortgage rate than you do, and just lay it all. I would make a graph and explain it to them. You get a little bouncing ball in there if you need to too. This is how you do it. This is your son. You ought to care enough about him to do. Like seriously, they're assholes. They're just selfish pricks. They're not even going to do this for their own kid. Oh, their poor kid. Their poor kid. Anyway, that's my opinion on that one. I feel bad for it's always the kids who suffer with these friggin' asswipes, isn't it? Isn't it always? It's always the children. It really is. All right. Well, let me see what else is going on. So, look at all this. I'm missing a power of attorney. I'm missing all. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Hey, Karen, again. Thank you. I'm missing all the commentary. Power of attorneys need to be motorized. Notarized. Yeah. I figured I read that wrong. Hey, Talid, how are you? You dropped in on a very slow night, Talid. Usually I get like last Monday, I think I had 4,000. Tonight we got 16 in strong, but it's a good 16. It's a quality 16. It's the quality, not the quantity. I just finished my editing, worked for the night and off to sleep. Okay. Hey, thank you. Yeah, check it out in the morning. Absolutely. Yeah, they know they have money, been there. Yeah, they don't want to listen. As someone who's, has a child with autism, I was ready to sell the house. I was ready to cash in the retirement. I was ready to do whatever I needed to do first. I'm not thinking like, oh, you give me money, you give me money. I'm like, what are my resources? Let's blow through all that. And then, I wasn't even thinking about it. And then I'm just like, blow through all my resources. And now when I'm out of money, then I'd be like, hey, dad, hey, relative, then any chance you could put, but I'm going to blow through my wad first, not thinking, because psychologically, that's where I'm at. Now, these people like, you give me. I don't want to spend even on their own kids, on their own kid. Ugh, it's just disgusting. It really is. People like that make me sick. It's just awful, awful human beings, aren't they? They are. All right, there you go. There you go. That's my opinion on that one. And some just the dregs of humanity in this. Well, I mean, it is Reddit after all. All right, we're going to do one more and then I'm going to call it a night because I'm going to save my voice for tomorrow when we're going to have a very big show. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting. Also, yeah. I've got tomorrow's kind of a crazy day too. But yeah, things are going good. So I'm happy about that. Let's see here. Let me think about this. All right. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. It's just my screen is like just kind of going back and forth. So my computer is kind of doing this like skip thing. So I keep trying to reboot and hope that'll fix it. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, let's do one more, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, and I meant to. I went to see Jim Gaffigan last night. He was amazing. He was so funny, start to finish, just killer set. Really good, really good. Am I the asshole for not wanting to, or for wanting to spend Mother's Day with just my wife and son? No, it's something. Well, I mean, how far away is your mom? Is she like down the street? And you're like, no, thanks. It's my wife's first Mother's Day as a mom. Obviously, let me make it bigger. Oh, good. This is a short one. I love the short ones. That's what she said. It is my wife's first Mother's Day as a mom. Okay. Obviously, the day is about her. Yeah. She decided she doesn't want to share the day with our mothers. All right. I mean, like, what does that mean? Do you usually share with your mothers? How close are the mothers? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's your wife, happy life, but all right. Um, Yeah, I guess. Why don't y'all have a go to like a brunch together and then kick off? Just hey, let's all meet at the whatever the hell the place is, Chinese restaurant, and have a nice Mother's Day, and then we'll see you there. Okay, and just wants to spend it with the three of us. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. We're taking her mom to dinner Saturday in lieu of Sunday. Okay, so you're taking care of her, and offered to take my mom to dinner Friday. My wife's mother-in-law took this incredibly offensive. She stated that she was also a mother and that we should be celebrated together. She refused the Friday off because Sunday is actual Mother's Day. She's incredibly hurt and offended and now acting cold towards us. So am I the asshole for not including my mother on my wife's first Mother? This is your like mom? Yeah, bro. Come on. Come on. I just told you what to do. You think your wife's being a bit of a prima donna here. It's my first, it sounds like my ex. It's my first Mother's Day, just me, nobody else. Here's the thing. The whole day is yours, okay? Go, the whole day is about you. What your husband's alienating his own mom for you, which is not a great thing. And then I start to think, well, is she trying to like alienate you purposefully from your own family so she can have more manipulation and control of you? But that's a whole other topic. So what you do is you say, listen, I ran it by him. My mom's a no-go. She's just distraught. Let's just take her and your mom too, you selfish numbskull, to I don't know where do you go to buffets. Let's pick a breakfast place. Pick a nice breakfast place. And let's go there and we'll eat. And then we'll say, hey, thank you. And we'll hug in the parking lot and say, now my wife who needs this day off for her, we're going to go, and then she can do whatever she wants. Go to the park or just sit in the house while you worship and adore her and feed her grapes and palm frond her. I don't know. Is your son going to be able to go to the next one? She's like, yeah, you spend too much time doting on our son. I don't know, man. I'll be honest. It's a bit much. I see more of this crap to come. Yeah. Yeah. And some of the people are all in favor of the. I mean, I'm just trying to think. Like my fiance is such a family. She's Mexican, and they're so family oriented. I couldn't imagine her not wanting. She would be racked with guilt if she didn't take her mom, include her mom on a Mother's Day. And there's no way I would tell my mom to shag off on a Mother's Day. I don't know. It's just different. This is my mom. I couldn't imagine me like, no, it just needs to be for me, because it's in and of itself, it's a very selfish way to do it. It's just selfish. Just me. Why don't you make the just you day? Here's how you do it. You selfish. See you next Tuesday. You make the you Mother's Day. How about you make the you Mother's Day Friday and Saturday, And then it's all about you, and he's got to take you out and I don't know, run around in circles, whatever you want to do, balance, plates on his nose, whatever you're going to make him do to prove his love to you. Only to cheat on him later. I don't know. I don't like this woman. I'm telling you right now, I don't like her. And then on Mother's Day, you actually have all you together. Then you get 3 days. You get 2.5. You get 2 just for you. And then the last one you have to share with your biological mother and your husband's biological mother. Is that okay with you? No, I didn't think so. Selfish. That's what I got to say about that. All right, folks. I had a great time as always. You guys are the best. I am off till tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be featured tomorrow. Let's hope. It'd be nice. I like to be featured. But we'll save my voice, and I will be back tomorrow for more nonsense, antics, and shtick. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you feel to put it in there. Hold on a second. Let me go back in. You want help with autism? I can give you a number. Remember, diagnose. I'm good. We're good. I'm so deep in it. Like, I'm cutting in and out. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, no, I appreciate the thought. Like, if I was new to the game, new to the autism game, like, yeah, definitely. But no, I mean, it's 14 years. I'm good. Thank you. But I do appreciate it. Karen says, my wife's first Mother's Day, and it's not like they're ignoring the rest of the family. One day is one day. What could be a year-long celebration if people get out of their narratives? Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's Mother's Day, but like every day really should be Mother's Day, Like, I don't know. I couldn't do it to my mom. Like, I put myself in the shoes of even of my ex, who was always doing this. Woman sounds like my ex, where she just demands to have Mother's Day just for her, and nobody else can be involved, even though the other mothers are going to be offended and upset. But I still would have told her to pound sand. I said, no, if my mom wants to come, she's coming. It's my fucking mom. Suck it up. And that's generally a good sign. Usually, like, they tell you how you'll be treated as a wife. You can kind of gauge that by how the husband treats his mom. Now, if the husband's like, F you, mom, no, I don't want to listen to you, go run away. At some point, you're probably going to get the same treatment. There you go. Hey, TV, good to see you. Anyway, if the baby's a week old, then yeah, but people are so programmed to stick. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You pick a day. My whole thing is just you be nice to your mom. You treat your mom well. Damn it. Janet. Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right, I'm off. I love you all. Hope you had a great time. I had a great time hanging out with y'all. And we will be back. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully be featured show. We'll see what happens. But if it's not, it's not. What are you going to do? All right. Yeah, it does depend on the family situation. We miss way too much information, but I just shoot from the hip on all of it. All right, folks. God bless you. Love you. Have a great evening. I'm going to crash and get to bed. That's my plan. I'm get up early. Got to get my son to school. And make America beautiful. That's my plan. One client at a time. All right, let me see if I can do this. Can I? I don't think I can. I'm trying. All right. God bless y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody. Hasta luego. This is Jeff, the unlicensed therapist, signing off. I'm very gassy for some reason tonight. All right, bye.